Video number 2. You can hear my guitars in the background. We're going to take you through now to follow my mouse for starters. You can see the mouse moving on the screen near the chords there. Very important to follow him. If you were to scroll down on the page, you see your scales, you see some other little riffs inside there. That's not important. I want to now work with this over here. And we were talking about seeing the chords. For example, there's the chord D. You can hear the chord D. That's as I showed you in the previous video. If I change to A, only 3 strings for that because the red dot mustn't be played. Remember, these are different voicings. Here's the new B minor. And then we finish off with the E, which had that slide. So you don't really see much of the guitar right now, but what's important here is to see how this fits inside here, and that's the important part. So if I click on D and I say, okay, fine, check it, changes to red, but not only that, my chord shows up inside my scale. Now, I didn't put it inside the pentatonic because the pentatonic doesn't have all the notes relevant to the key. It has 5 of the notes. Now check what happens when I click on A. And this is the file that I'd like to get through to you somehow, because you can actually see the chords inside there. So if I had to now say, for example, now go back there, that's what you'd normally get. There's no interactivity. And say, for example, I'm playing this note, that note, that note. So I'm going to do sounds like this. And I say, well, fine. D's inside there, it ends on that note. So I can do D. And it works quite nicely together. If I went and played now, for example, that note, that note, that note, I can go. And I can build lines or phrases using a combination of this, knowing where my notes stop. So another handy thing over here is, like, say for example, now B minor is being played while you're jamming. I can see that's my target notes. In other words, that's the note I end on. So if I'm doing a B minor, I end on one of the notes that's inside the chord. Because ending on a note that's in the chord will resolve. You're not going to clash. So you need to know your notes of your chords and your notes of the scale, and that's what this is trying to show you. It's saying, well, you can see where the notes are in the chords. They're all lighting up for you nice and bold. So I really need to get this to you. I think it's going to help a lot. It's going to let you know where are my target notes, where do I end them. Starting is not unimportant, but it's not as important as where you end. So the beginning of the journey is cool, but how you end your journey is even more important. Okay, so I hope this helps a little bit. If you've got any questions on what I'm trying to share with you, let me know. Like I said, I don't know how to get this specific interactive PDF file to you, so if it does click, you'll be lucky. But at least you understand the concept now, what I'm trying to show in the video. So your homework over here is to sit and play the scale. They are finished on A, and then say to yourself next, okay, let's finish on a B minor. And then go. And I can say, okay, let's finish on a D. And I'm finishing not necessarily on the note D or A or F sharp, I'm finishing on one of the notes in the chord. So this visualization of seeing the chords hiding inside here, that visualization helps me know where do I stop my phrasing. So I hope this helps, hope it makes sense. Please give me some feedback, because I'd like us to understand this. This is really vital for improvising. It's something that we just really do need to know. So hoping to hear from you. Very important this, and have an awesome day. Thank you.